We are going to make power muffins. We are going to make the blueberry and pomegranate power muffins. And you're going to need some equipment to make these. You're going to need muffin tins and liners. You're going to need several bowls, a couple of rubber spatulas, some gloves, a number 16 scoop, and of course, ever important, you're going to need that recipe. First thing we're going to do is we're going to gather our ingredients: water, pomegranate juice, whole grain variety muffin mix, bananas, and frozen blueberries. We're going to peel those bananas, and we're going to take those bananas and mush them up really good because we're going to need to fold them into the mix. So we mush up the bananas. Then when we got them all mushed up, we're going to take that whole wheat muffin mix from General Mills, put it in a bowl, top that with the water and the pomegranate juice. Then we're going to put in the smushed banana and fold that all together. When that's all nicely mixed, then what we're going to do is we are going to dust the blueberries. And the reason we're going to do that is they're frozen. We're going to dust the blueberries with a little bit of flour, mix them all up with the flour, and then what we're going to do is put them into a strainer and strain off the excess flour. This will help us incorporate the blueberries into the mix without them bleeding, and it'll keep them suspended through the batter so that you get blueberries all the way throughout all of the muffins. Look at that, they're still dry from the flour. Pour those into the mix. Then we're going to carefully fold those blueberries into the mix so they're totally incorporated. We want them, like I said, we want them folded in nicely, but we don't want them to bleed. You don't want them to change the color of the dough. You want those blueberries to be seen throughout. Now we're going to take the blueberry mix, we're going to take our number 16 scoop, and there's two ways you can do it. Pull it up the side of the bowl to scrape the top so that it's perfectly measured, or you can take a spatula and scrape off that excess off the top, and that also gives you a perfectly number 16 scoop. Fill those cups all the way up, all the way around, and we're going to get 2 trays of those. We're going to put them onto a sheet pan and then slide them in to the oven. Our oven we're going to have on high speed, 350 degrees, and we're going to set it for 6 minutes because we want to do it for 6 minutes. Then when we're going to take them out and turn them around and do another 6, because all ovens have a little bit of hot spots and cold spots. So by turning them around, we make sure they're cooked evenly all the way throughout. Set that timer for another 6 minutes, and then they will be done, baking away. But how do we know if our muffins are absolutely cooked properly? Well, what you do is we'll give them the finger test. Push down on top, and when the muffin pops right back up, then you know your muffin's done. We're going to put those down to cool. We're going to let them cool for a couple of minutes, and then what we're going to do is we are going to actually lift them up and set them back down again at a 45. Because if you leave them in there, you get soggy bottoms, and who wants soggy bottoms on their muffins? So we tilt them like that, the air gets around them, and they cool much nicer. Let's take a look and see what it looks like inside. Look at that, beautiful. See how the blueberries did not bleed at all. They're nice and separated, and that is just a beautiful whole grain muffin. And that's how you make power muffins.